for 9:58, and I was busy with the power tools, and I just didn't hear it. So luckily, it's just a couple of minutes, but I'm back at it. And thank you so much for tuning in. In this video, I'm busy making some phone stands because I haven't been talking about it as yet on this channel, but at the end of this month, I'm going to Las Vegas to meet up with some other creators, and it's very exciting. And I just wanted to make like a symbolic introduction, so that's this video. So I'm gonna make 3 phone stands in this video, and actually, well, of course, I already started because I start usually around like 8:30, 9 o'clock, so an hour before. So I got something to show for it. So let me show you what the idea is, what I'm working on and working towards, and how far I reached as yet. And I just need to pull open my laptop for a minute. So now, and also, like on the organization side, I'm signing in. I decided to change the upload times a little bit because I figured out that my views, they're kind of flatlining, but sometimes this live stream, it actually gets quite a number of views. So that's interesting, and yeah, I just want to make it easy on the algorithm and also easy on anyone who's watching, so you know, like, you can count on this stream going live. Now, let me see if I can find it quickly. So, oh, I have it right here. So let me turn the screens. So I just looked online, and I found like a couple of designs that I liked. And in this video of today, I'm making these, and I already started, like I said. So this is basically like a bent piece of plywood. This is just a piece of, it looks like plywood, but I'm using hardwood. It just has a groove in it to hold the phone. And the last one, I like something about it. It's like 3 pieces of wood that are connected together using screws. So yeah, let me just walk you through a little bit, like also how I started this video, because hey, morning. Thank you so much for joining. It's really good to see you. How are you doing? And hi. Jerry said hi. Good morning. Yeah, drop in the comments like how you're doing and where you're tuning in from. And in the meantime, I will morning Das and Zain. Good morning. I will talk a little bit through like how I started this video, because I wanted to start like in a cinematic way. So that's what I did. So imagine that you know, the orbit sender here, that's my phone, and I use that as the object to grab attention. So I just had my camera like hover over it a little bit, and you know, to draw some attention to that, because I think Norway, India, and Pakistan, that is so far away. Like, what time is it over there? Like here it's like early in the morning, like 10 o'clock. What time is it over there? It must be like really early or really late. So I'm gonna continue talking. So I just had an object, and I hovered around it and over it. No way, late at night? Wow, that's but that's not as late as I expected, because I have family in Europe, and Europe is like 6 hours later, so that would be like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But boy, that's really ways from here. But thank you so much for joining, and I hope you like this content. And if there's anything that I can do to make it more to your liking, please let me know. Drop it in the comments below. Now, I started like an hour ago, so I can already show you how far I reached. Like the first part I already completed, so that's this one right here. So I basically just had like an old piece of plywood, and I made a whole lot of grooves, and it looks extremely rough right now because I put glue on it, and when I compressed it using a clamp, some of that came out. but I can clean it up later and sand it down a little bit. But this is the first design, and this one is finished, and I'm working on the second right now. So the second one, it's just a piece of hardwood, and I was pretty much finished sanding it down. And the idea, it's very simple. Like, I'm just gonna make like a groove here in the middle that's gonna hold the phone. So yeah, it's very basic, and yeah, it's something that you can do. Like if you just have like a couple of power tools, this is something cool to use. And I also like it because these things, they are like mementos of other things as well. So this block came off a pallet, and the pallet, it was part of what brought in our kitchen counter. So they took it apart and wanted to use the wood, and so those are nice mementos as well. So I'm just gonna continue. I I have a special stand here with a tripod, so I can show you everything, and I will talk you through it. And every now and then you will see me looking at the screen to see if there are any comments coming in, so I can keep communicating. So phone stands, that's the subject of today. I'm making phone stands, and I couldn't make up my mind like which one I liked the most, so I was like, well, let me just make all three, and these are always things that come in handy, so that's the basic idea here. All right. Now, next up, and I'm talking to the main camera as well, because it's going to be a main channel video as well. So let me move this. Now I need to find a way to hold this piece of wood in place while I cut it with the circle saw. Now, for safety purposes, it's really hard to do that with clamps. So I'm just gonna connect an old piece of plywood to the back, and I'm gonna clamp that to my foldable workbench. Let's see which side is the nicest. I like this side because you can literally see like the imprints of the hammer. This side it has some paint on it. I'm gonna use this side for the top, like it shows some imprints from the hammer that I used to smash it loose from the pallet. I think it's a nice memento. So this is gonna be the top, so I'm gonna drill in the screws on this side. I think even one screw is enough for this. Yeah. I'm gonna keep it then at one screw. Okay. Now next up, I'm slightly gonna tilt my circle saw so I can have it at an angle, because you know that's how you want the phone to be for a phone holder. So I think now an angle like this should be good enough. And my basic strategy is very simple. I'm just gonna cut a whole lot of incisions next to each other, because then I can break it loose afterwards. And let me put a line though. So I'll cut between here and here. And I'm not exactly gonna measure this because we have different phones and tablets in the house. So there's a range of thickness. So if it's a little bit too big for one, it's still gonna work. Let's see if I can take this out already. Nah. But I did just realize something. I think it's too deep. I think it's too deep. Because a phone, like, it gets going like a little bit, but you want to see the screen. So I'm gonna adjust the design. So later on I'm gonna adjust it. I can almost break it by hand, so that's good. I'm just gonna run it a couple of more times. Okay. So this is what it looks like right now. So I'm just going to use a chisel to take out the remainder part. I just noticed something. It's a bit crooked here, so I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna do one run to correct for that. So I took out by hand what I could get loose, but for the remainder I will have to use a chisel. So drop in the comments what... oh, it's facing the wrong way. I had the camera facing the wrong way. That's terrible. So people left, of course. I totally get it. So I'm gonna chip out the wood. I want to position the phone as well, so people can actually see it on the live stream. Alright, so right now there is one problem. Let me get my pencil. So right now there is one problem, and let me loosen this first. So right now there is one big problem, because I just made the cut at an angle, but I didn't consider how deep the blade would go. And right now it's too deep, because like the screen would start somewhere here. So this part here is just blocking the screen. So I'm gonna correct for that by cutting off this part right here. So just use this, continue with the same strategy. I'm just gonna screw this on the piece of plywood. So this part approximately needs to come off. So that should be pretty straightforward. I think it's just about not too deep for the circle saw. I'll straighten the circle saw. Okay. That almost did the trick. I'll have to continue with the jigsaw. Okay. All right. Now, next up, I'll just heavily sand this piece here that I just cut off, and then the next phone stand is also finished. Boom. Next one finished as well. I do think that this needs some stain or something because it's a bit too rough on my for my taste. So yeah, that's what's needed still. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the next one. Now, and for the last, the mic. Now, and for the last one, I will literally be using the cutoffs from the other two phone stands. Okay, retake. So for the last one, I will literally use the cutoffs of the other two phone stands. Let's check the live stream shortly. Nice. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining. I just wanted to see if anyone was watching and if there were any messages coming in. Drop in the comments how you're doing and where you're watching from. So these are literally the cutoffs of the other two phone stands, and I will start by heavily sanding them. Now, right here I have my box with bits and pieces, and I'm looking for a couple of screws that can connect these pieces together. Okay. I'll use these three for the pieces in front, and I think this piece can be connected with actually just one 2-inch screw. Let's double check. Yeah, that's gonna work out fine for sure. I'll start with that though. That's in the middle here. Okay. So the screw is sticking out, so I'm just gonna use that to mark the position. Kind of over here. Okay. I think this wood is very likely to split, so I'm gonna pre-drill this old piece of wood. Keep it as straight as possible. I'll bring back the screw just a little bit. Okay. Now the only tricky part comes now, because I need to keep it firmly in place while driving in the screw. Just keep it pressed down like so and see what happens there. Oh, firm one time. Let's see how this starts. Decent. Okay, so this is the right angle. So I just wanted to hold my phone for that, so put it back here. Plywood you don't need to pre-drill, so just drive it in one time. Oh yeah. This one is just for style. It's in the middle. Okay. Now, this might be one of the simplest projects I ever made, but kind of looks cool, kind of makes you wonder, like, what is it? And actually, it's very simple. It's just a phone stand. Okay, I'm gonna check on the paint for a bit to see how, if that is dry, sorry, the glue. Whew. That's gonna be a good while longer, so I will have to finish this project next week. Yeah, far from dry. I thought it would happen, so yeah. Yeah. But at least you can see them here. So this is phone stand 1, phone stand 2, and phone stand 3. And in the live stream of next week, I'm gonna stain them or paint them. Now, I'm not gonna finish as yet, because last week I started with this one, and this was really an experiment as well, to make the bend of the plywood on both sides of this low table. This is scrap plywood, and I was really pleased with the results. The only part that didn't go well is on this side here, because you can see that the blade, it went through the outer layer of plywood just a little bit, and the other sides, they really were fine. So I'm gonna continue with that. I'm gonna sand it down, and this one I'm gonna stain, and then it needs to stay outside for a couple of weeks so the sand can go. So let me know how you're doing, like where are you tuning in from, how is your day going? Drop it in the comments below. I'm gonna right now change the setup in the meantime so I can continue with the project of last week, so I can finish that one up. I'll put you all to the side. I have a stand here that I can clamp the phone in, and in the meantime I can check the screen to see if there are messages coming up. Right now I'm stopping the camera and stopping the mic so I can restart it again for a clip to finish the video of last week. So I'm gonna start the camera, the field monitor right here. Next up I'll start the mic, put it on hold so the buttons don't work, so I can't accidentally shut it off. Put the wind cover over, double check if it's running. It's running. And to sync the audio and the video, it's extremely old school. I'll just clap. So it's 1 week later, the glue is dry and I'm ready to sand the table, and also I'm gonna paint or stain it. So okay. So as you can see here, the glue is nice and dry, and it looks like mixing it with sawdust, it really helped to fill up the cracks. So next order of business is to sand it down and see how it comes out then. Okay. Well, looks pretty neat, at least much better than the way it was. So next up, I'll get some paint and start painting. Alright, I'll do the painting under the canopy of the flamboyant tree. Okay, can lower this one a little bit. Because it's nicely shaded here. And today I have super black. So let's see what color that turns out. So I'll just use a stick to stir it. Easy peasy. This brass is not so good anymore. It's completely hard. But it's the brass I got, so I'll make it work. Time to start cleaning some brushes. Hey there, what's going on? this was an amazing video because I really pushed my current skill level and I ended up with a project that I'm extremely proud of. So all I can say is, go make something. Take a stand against mediocrity and start building something with speed, style and strength. So all I can say is, go make something. Take a stand against mediocrity and build something with speed. So all I can say is, go make something. Take a stand against mediocrity and build something with speed, style and strength. I really hope that I got you excited to start building things because I'm just a guy with some power tools, so if I can make this, so can you. I really hope I got you excited to start building something because I'm just a guy with some power tools and I just started building something one day. So if I can do this, so can you. So thank you so much for watching and thank you for subscribing because that helps the algorithm to help push this content out to more folks who also need a little bit of Jelmer build things into their lives. So that's it. That's the video. I want to retake this one more time. So I really hope I got you excited to start building something for yourself because I'm just a guy with some power tools and I just started one day. So if I can do this, so can you. And thank you so much for watching and subscribing because that really helps the algorithm to push this content out to more folks who can also use a little bit of Jelmer build things into their lives. So thank you so much for watching and catch you on the next one. That's it. That's the video. Now, thank you so much for being here and thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed this process. It was quite a bit different from last week where I really pushed my skill level. So this week around I basically made 3 phone stands and I'm gonna choose the best one next week. It's just that the glue needs to dry, so it has to wait until next week before it's dry. I can sand it and then I can start painting it. Also, thank you so much for subscribing, because that really helps the algorithm to put this content out to more folks who will also benefit from a little bit of building things into their lives. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much once again, and have a good one, have a good day. See you all next time. That's it. That's the video.